Hey girls, it's Thursday, and I have to say, it was kind of nice to see everybody all made up.
Seems like today I'm looking back. Well, maybe tomorrow I'll see further than my little head allows me to.
Alright, so I'm going to answer questions first. As far as being a Harry Potter fan, I would consider myself a Harry Potter fan. I've read all the books, and I've seen one or two of the movies, but Dave doesn't really like the fantasy stuff, so I guess that kind of keeps me away from it too. But I loved the books, and I thought that the movies that I did see portrayed the books really well. So I was impressed. Probably won't see the movie unless I put them all on my Netflix or something to see them by myself. I don't think that we'll be going. So yeah, but as far as reading books before movies and that whole thing, I really enjoy Nicholas Sparks' novels, and I thought that all of his movies were beautiful as well, and they brought me to tears just like the books. So I've never really had a problem with books versus movies. Callie, as far as the recipe that you have, I would love it if you could type it out for me if you are willing. I kind of failed yesterday using my crock pot. It was kind of embarrassing. I didn't give myself enough time, and so nothing was cooked. I think I had it in my head that since Janelle's cooked really fast that mine would too, because I only paid like 15 bucks for it, but it actually cooked really slow. So that kind of sucked, but I'm trying again today, so hopefully it works out. As far as the whole stay-at-home mom stuff and that question, I don't really feel like I'm not really in that place, so I can't answer that question. No idea. And as far as skin products and what I use to keep from like breaking out and stuff, I shower at least once a day, and I use Neutrogena. I really like it because it dries everything out of my skin, and I have naturally dry skin, so that kind of like makes me peel, but I like this, and this is what I use when I take a shower to rinse or wash my face. I really like it, and it works for me. It's nice on my skin, and because I have naturally dry skin, I have to use a moisturizer, and I use Clean and Clear's oil-free moisturizer, and it's specifically designed for your face. I've tried using just regular lotions or sensitive skin lotions, and those tend to make me like break out unless they're specifically for my face. So this one seems to work for me. It's by Clean and Clear, and I like it. Also, Dave got on a trial of Proactive, and he doesn't have like normal breakouts like acne. He gets like cysts, sort of, so you can't actually like see them on his face, but he decided to try Proactive, and he loves it, and it's made his skin like really smooth. So I've tapped into some of his products that he uses, and the one thing that I fell in love with was the refining mask from Proactive. It's this little bottle, but they eventually send you a bigger one. But this thing is like amazing. If you feel like you're gonna break out because you ate chocolate or whatever tends to make you break out, or if like after photo shoots or something, for me this would be really helpful. When I was modeling, I broke out a lot more because I was using all these different products on my face just from all the makeup artists using different things, and not being able to take it off right away and shower and really clean my face well. This is amazing for when you know something's coming or when something's already there to get rid of it. It does really well. You can use it like in just hard spots, like Tara was talking about. She just has spots that break out. Or you can put it on as like a full mask and keep it on. Dave and I usually wear it like at night, and we'll use it throughout the whole night, like kind of a mask, or in spots throughout the whole night. We'll just have it the whole time. If I have a really bad spot, I'll rub it into that spot and then put my makeup over it if I have to do a show or something. But this stuff is amazing. I would literally recommend everybody gets it, and I would just try to find like refining mask off eBay or Amazon if you don't want to get on like the monthly thing with Proactive, but it's really, really, really good. It seriously works. So those are the things that I use. And like I said, I have naturally drier skin, so I actually have to really work to make mine moisturized and stuff, and yeah, I have to keep it moisturized, because otherwise it would dry out and like naturally my skin will peel. So that's how dry it is, especially when I go back home to Idaho. I have to use my moisturizer. So yeah, that's it for questions, at least answering them. As far as questions from me this week, I do have some, of course. And Tara, I wasn't offended by your thing you did. So anyways, can't think of the award thing. I wasn't offended, so no worries. Okay, so my question this week is stemming from, I watch America's Next Top Model on YouTube because I love it, and I miss modeling every now and then. And I just wanted to kind of like find out how you guys feel about reality shows. Like, do you watch them? Do you like them? Would you ever try out for them? Or do you think they're just completely scum of the earth? Just how do you feel about reality shows in general? The other question I had for everybody is, how do you handle negative people in your life? The type of people that possibly take jabs at you every now and then, or just tend to be negative, but you can't necessarily avoid them all the time. Like, they're going to be in your life, however much or little. How do you handle negative people in your life? Tara, I noticed, and maybe this isn't me, and I'm totally not picking on you, but I noticed in this week's video that you seemed like you were picking on yourself a lot, actually. Like, you mentioned that you thought your makeup was, like, terrible. I know you mentioned your breakouts a lot, which, you know, it is what it is, but you also mentioned that you don't think your writing is that good, and I just noticed, like, you put yourself down so much in this week's video, and I was just wondering, like, why why you don't feel like you have high self-esteem, because I really noticed it in this week's video. Like, if you go back and watch it and realize how much you, like, put yourself down, I think that you'll surprise yourself. But it's just something I noticed and wanted to point out in case you weren't aware of it, because I don't know, I think it's something, I think that everybody should have high self-esteem, because it teaches people to respect you, and it teaches you to respect yourself. And I don't know, I wanted to point it out to you, not to pick on you or make you feel worse, but just so that you're aware of it, because I don't think it's healthy to put ourselves down. So anyways, I was just kind of wondering about that, if you saw it, if you're just having a rough week, if you're just feeling down on yourself, or what, just so that hopefully me and the rest of the girls can kind of like help you through it and just make you feel better, because it sucks to see somebody down on themselves like that. So anyways, that is it from me this week. I wanted to keep it shorter than normal. Hopefully I did, and so hopefully I can get this up on time. So I will see you girls next week. Oh, and by the way, everybody's invited to my parents' open house. It's on Saturday, November 27th, I believe, and it's from 12:30 to 7 o'clock at night, and it's at their house. So if you need their address or anything, just send me a message and I'll give it to you. I don't want to put it publicly here, but all of you girls are invited. You can bring your friends and family and your kids and whatever. Just feel free to stop by anytime within that time period and just say hi. I'd love to see you guys. So yeah, feel free to stop by. It would be great to see everybody. So see you girls next week.